liberation knowledge informs us that before woolly-haired people were called Negroes by Caucasians, we were called Ethiopians, and before we were known as Ethiopians by the Greeks, we were called Nubians by the ancients. The word Ethiopian and Nubian are the same in meaning. They both mean ether, the life-giving, light-giving, burning energies that the sun produces, called prominences and sunshine. The Caucasian, the white man and woman, never taught black people that sunshine is ether, because if they had, some of us would have been able to reason out our origin many years ago. But one of Caucasian purposes is to keep Ethiopians ignorant, so we can be used against ourselves for Caucasian benefit and well-being. Remember, when we say Ethiopian, we are not referring only to woolly-haired people born in the state of Africa known as Ethiopia, but woolly-haired people wherever they are, namely all people in the Ethiopian race. The root of the word Ethiopian is the word ether, and it means our origin is the sun. Because the sun is 9 and 9 ether, sun produces the Ethiopian race. The blackness that the Caucasian gets by basking in the sun is temporary, for as soon as he or she quits basking, that person starts getting paler. But it is different with the Ethiopian. Blackness is inherent from the sun, that is, our being, the sun's original offspring. He empowered us Ethiopians with the same powers that he has, the power to be black and produce black offspring. In other words, our skin is black because, like the sun, we Ethiopians have in our reproductive system and marrow of our bones what's called sun heat genes. And these sun heat genes become part of the blood and they emanate outward to the skin. And our sun heat genes burn the skin black. The more sun heat genes one has, the blacker that person will be. Therefore, being black is being superior in color because the suns of the universes are jet black and they are superior to all other universal bodies. Hence, black is not only beautiful but also the best and purest of the colors. The sun is male and Mother Earth is female. The sun gives off ether in the form of what is called prominences. The sun has antennae called granulation, and Ethiopians' woolly hair looks like that granulation. So our woolly hair may correctly be called granulation using an English expression. If one puts a straight strand of hair closer and closer to a fire, that strand of hair will granulate, that is, ball up because of the potency of the heat. The Ethiopian carries his and her sun within, and we appeared on planet Earth at a time when no other race could survive in Earth's atmosphere, because just after creation, the atmosphere was too dense and potent for the weakness of human beings called mankind. Mankind is all peoples with straight hair by nature. The Ethiopian became identified with mankind down through evolution. Moreover, the sun heat genes in those who had to live in the Earth's original atmosphere had to be much stronger than those of mankind who came much later. In other words, the sun heat genes in the African pygmies were so dense and so potent in their bone marrow and reproductive system, they turned their hair kinky, as fire does to a straight strand of hair. Hence, woolly hair is superior to straight hair, as the suns are superior to other universal bodies. Woolly hair by nature assures the Ethiopian that he and she are the originals on the planets, thereby the original personifications of the suns. We bigger Ethiopians evolved from the smaller Ethiopian, now called the African pygmies, who live in equatorial Africa. We reiterate, the only people who could survive in the Earth's original dense and hot atmosphere just after the fiery creation were those who had sun heat genes within, so strong that they would kink the hair, and those people were our ancestors, the African pygmies. Black skin is sun skin and woolly hair is sun hair. The sun is 9 and 9 is the ball, which may conveniently be drawn as the circle. The African pygmy was called Ta and worshipped as the personification of the original creator. The pygmies are from the sun and we are from the pygmies, and this means we bigger Ethiopians are the sun too. We are evolutionary Ta. Mother Earth gave birth to our ancestors, the African pygmies, from the source of the Nile on the equator in Africa. The eggs of Mother Earth in the source of the Nile River were impregnated by 9 ether rays from Father Sun, the 9 power. Like the sun, woolly hair symbolizes potency, life, and originality. The Ethiopian is the only one of the races who grows his and her crown by nature. Woolly hair stands up like a crown, and this makes the Ethiopian the natural king and queen of the universes by nature. This is a brief introduction to Nine. Ethiopian and Nine is your own woolly haired self. True mental cosmic peace, Kins.